Guys, this is Yagami. Welcome back to another installment of Dark Souls 3. And today, we are on the hunt for the Purging Monument. After the Purging Monument, we're gonna go talk to Lab, and after Lab, we are gonna be proceeding to the next part of the DLC of the Ruined City. Now this is a bit of a tricky place because there's a respawning giant here. The idea is to die as soon as I can. Bit of a troublesome fella he is, and like I said, needs to die fast. Second problem is two knights here that are aggroed, sadly. There you go. That's the first one. I was lucky to kill him fast. Second one is a bit tougher than the first one, with the dumb shield and everything. That's why I switched to the Gothard sword, in an attempt to try and deal with his shield. But as I say that, there we go. Even buffed and everything. Have a good taste of this. Oops. It's delayed enough to the fact that I can't really wall, I need to wait, and I don't do that, usually. There we go. Took me long enough. It's just a matter of not attacking in the wrong time, and without a doubt, I was attacking in the wrong time, making it harder for me to, deal with him. Now, I did come here yesterday, as I wanted the Gold Serpent Ring +3 that I obtained. You find it right next to Patches. And it was a futile attempt from me to try and farm the Sharp Gem from the Ashes of Ariandel DLC. It was in vain. You can find it from the Wolverine-like Corvians that has those fast attacks, the bleed, the rapier guy and everything, but like I said, it was in vain. Which, whatever, got me thinking really. This entire area seems overly hard, like wherever you go there is problems, wherever you head there is issues, especially if you go right here to the right. So much of the curse guys and knights and everything, and really, when I think about it, when I came here in search of the Purging Monument, it just was clear to me that it's pointless actually. It's really pointless to go all the way down there, as you can see that item, because you can see here that we are elevated, like this is the 3rd floor, and we could easily drop to the 2nd floor, go talk to Lab, finish all the area right here, and then lastly we can just drop down there, take the shield, and go back to the bonfire, which is infinitely easier than, going through the normal way, which is riddled with issues and curses and knights and tight spaces. That's the knight I'm talking about. And we only die there because we persist there. That's the biggest issue. If we decide to approach it the correct way, it's gonna be a bit hard to die. Just like we are doing right now, as you can see. There's really no enemies, no threats. Of course there's a giant up there, but it's near the bonfire. You can deal with it without having too much of a problem. Whereas if we go to the first area, from here, from the path that we are looking at right now, if you die there, you're gonna have to go and do all that bonfire run all the way down here, with the herald lights, with the knights over there, with all those creatures and enemies. But here's the Persian monument. I have not sinned, and I am not cursed. Leave. Now that we are at the Persian monument, and we have correctly found it, it's time to go to talk to Lab, who is seeking this Persian monument with all his might, in order for him to understand his origin, know who you are, and everything. But sadly, I kinda spoiled it for you guys, sorry about that. But you take damage if you fall. Well, at this level, come on. Who of you don't have enough HP to drop here without taking too much damage? Seriously. I mean, that's just one guy. And look at my curse level. That's half already. There's 4 of them. 4 of them. So you need to switch to gear that is suited for this task. And switching to gear that is suited to the task will make you more vulnerable. Although it's not a big impact, but it's vulnerable. Right here, on this corpse, you find the gold serpent ring, +3. So yeah, let's talk to that.
What did I come here in search of? Damn.
The Persian monument.
Stop it. I'm unbreakable. Unbreakable. Are you certain of that? No. Sorry, I know you'd never lie to me. Thank you. Thank you kindly. I'll speed right on over. It won't be long now before I know everything. Who I was, what I lived for, and what my name was. And I'll have you to thank for it all.
No problem, dear.
Thank you. I swear upon my birth name that I am your friend. No matter what might come out, no matter what I was, if you would do me the honor, allow me to be a true friend. Always. It won't be...
Now, many people think like Patches is going to betray us later on. We're not too far away from here, where we're going to be fall into one of his classic traps as he laughs away from us. And it seems like he's back to his normal manners and that he betrayed us and he just wants to loot us after we die. But really, that's not what happened. He actually showed us the right way out of that cave, and he helped us in his way. So his oath here was unbroken. He swore to be our friend, he swore to help us until the end, and that's exactly what he did. There's a lizard here that I would like to very much take care of, but am I gonna be able to? I don't know. Goodbye. You only give Twinkle inside tonight? Oh, come on. That was a bit, anticlimactic. Our task here is done. Nothing else we need to do. So, it's time to go the right way. Oh, and speaking of the... Oh no, I forgot about the item. I forgot about the other thing. Who are you? Car. It's short for character. Yeah, probably has many characters, so he just named it Car, not to be. I'll be getting to it later. Off recording, the item that is. I'll get it later. But right now, our destination is this, and as you can see, there's a dragon watching over the bridge. You know what's gonna happen, and you know very well what's gonna happen. So we'll see if I am able to go away from the flame or not. This is a classic ambush. As I try to backstab him, and then I did not fail. Oh, that's a nice combo. Die. You try to go and pick the item. It's Titanite scale, and by the time you turn, there's a knight who is probably going to kick you off the bridge, or off the cliff. Anyway, the reason we're here is for the Dragon's Head Great Shield. The shield wielded by those knights. Looks like a goat head, but really it's a dragon head, apparently. Trophies. Ah, this bridge. How can I survive this? How on earth am I gonna survive this? Ah yes, by using this. Give me a bit of fire resist, because there is no escape in the fire. The only thing we can do is just go through it. And then I sit here, deal with this pesky, stupid rat. Yeah. Do your combo, don't worry. I do my combo too. And you know who dies? Not me, but you. I'm rhyming too much today. What the heck's going on with me? I'm being a bit too poetic for some reason. Top myself off. Otherwise, it's gonna be a swift death. Again, go through here, and you can see the drop. Matters not if I get hit or not, because once I make it down here, we are particularly, or safe, kinda. Come on. Do your thing. And die. I think if you're playing tanky, you can go through this area without, dying. But really, most of us aren't tanky. This is as Mr. Dragon is making way too much ruckus. This is the area I was talking about, where we're going to be betrayed by Pate, or Patches, whatever you want to call it. There's a lizard here, or over there. If you go towards it, you can see that the bridges or the stairs are frail. And you guessed it, it's gonna fall, and you're gonna find yourself in another level of the weird maze that is this place. Looks like Arthur's catacombs. Kinda. So yeah, we will leave the crystal lizard for another time. Right here is where we need to go. The first sign that he recovered his memory, as you can see, is his squat. Really, he's the only one that can squat that way. Let's talk to him first and see what's up.
Oh, finally, you've come. Now I know exactly who I was. And for that, I've a little thanks to be giving. Go this way and peep past the broken staircase. Some awfully fine treasures just sitting there all alone. It'll change your life. I've much to thank you for, so I'll say it again and again. Go this way and peep past the broken staircase. Some awfully fine treasures just sitting there all alone. What? Don't you believe me?
Of course I don't believe
I've
you.
much to thank. Come on.
I know who you are, man. I know exactly who you are. But you're a true friend. You tried to save Grey Rat. I think you did save Grey Rat, and you tried to save it a second time in the Lothric Castle. You weren't successful, and most of the time, you're really a nice guy. Each and every one of his so-called traps always lead to Great stuff. So let's fall for his trap yet another time.
Every age, it seems, is tainted by the greed of men. Rubbish to one such as I, devoid of all worldly wants. I don't know. Maybe it's just the way we are. I'll stick you in my prayers. A fine dark soul to you.
And a fine dark souls to you, my friend. Yeah, you think we're betrayed. Tossed us in a bad place. But really, look at this. It's the way forward. Could this be a betrayal? So yeah, basically the community is kind of divided. Some say he is truly just a greedy thief, the one that he used to be. Others say, me amongst them, say that he's a nice guy. In the end, he is a nice guy. But it's up to you to decide, nice guy or not. And we find a blessed gem. I was thinking the blessed gems are going to be the ones that are scarce. But really, the sharp gems are scarce. Really scarce. I don't have that much sharp gems on me. Oh, speaking of which, let me switch to another kind of a new weapon. Not this one, because they're skeletons and can't do much against skeletons. But really, I got the Uchigatana. Not the Uchigatana, come on. It's the Onikiri and Ubadachi. Plus 10. The problem is, once I wield those, I will need lesser weight. Problematic. So this, and almost. What's this? The mirror trousers. See how I look? Not that good. Not really. A bit better. Brown and black. Not that good. But yeah, same as the exiled blades, I do need a gem in order to be able to, wield it efficiently. Let's have this. No, here's the guy. There you go. Lloyd's Talismans, or whatever their names in this game anyway, I'll keep forgetting. Undead Hunter Charms are extremely effective against such creatures. It does have a ton of HP, deals a ton of damage, but with the Undead Hunter Charm, it's not a big deal. Just like you're not a big deal. In some places the curved sword is exceptionally effective. Die. Goodbye. The reason I came here is because right around here is going to be the bonfire. But as you can see, there's a ton of loot, which I will be collecting. It goes without saying. Oh, did he go away? Oh, really? Oh, I guess he was right here, so he just fell. He just teleported. This is the exact place that I was talking about. And that's the other reason why I'm here. Because come in here, I will be invaded by an NPC invader called the Morning Knight, which looks awfully like Egon, doesn't he? Take care of this, and then it's you and me. Almost there. Yeah, it's almost Egon at this point. But you're dead. It gives us the blindfold mask. First item, a simple gem. That's Pate's old, or not old, new set, so we're gonna make certain to go and take it, and then we'll be on our way. This is the other drop. There you go. This is where we came from, and where we got betrayed. Labs. I guess, perhaps, well, Vati did explain the name, you know, the lab name and everything, which also means patches in Swedish, I think. So yeah, his name wasn't a random one either. But yeah, that concludes what we need to do in this small area, which was a pain in the ass the first time I got here. Did not know what to do. But there is more pain in the ass coming right around the corner. Sit at the bonfire. And go meet our fate. By our fate, I'm talking about Mr. Dragon. Oh yes. And this concludes, ladies and gentlemen, the first part, or the first phase of the dragon fight. Notice how easy it was, and notice that it wasn't that easy for me before I discovered this neat little strategy. Usually, I would have always came this way, having this hand or his right hand to the other side where the bloodstain is, which made the fight a bit harder for me. Why, you ask, is because when I'm standing here, his flaming would always go underneath him with the laser coming afterwards. And then he got the head flail attack, you know, swipe attack, and then he got the hand attack and the going crazy thing and everything. And it's hard to dodge all of these. Whereas if you stand here, like I did, and fight him, If you stand here for a bit, he's going to be doing the classic flame, trying to flame this entire area. And when he tries to do that, as he, starts breathing flame, you just go under him and toss damage until he finishes. Then you go back, because he's going to do some melee attack, and repeat like I did. And it's easy, really easy, which is cool. Really cool, isn't it? So that concludes this particular episode of Dark Souls 3. I would see you guys on the next episode, where we'll be dealing with Midir, finally. I decided to stop here because I want to dedicate the next episode for Midir, the boss fight. I'll see if I can kill him alone, and of course I will be unsuccessful, and I will be summoning for him with multiple summons, because it's really tough and he takes a ton of damage. So we will discover all those things on the next episode. So see you guys when I see you.